51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Tada!
Ulli.
Hey, so this guy at the funeral.
Guy is too kind.
This jerk. This jerk thinks that I can go 1 minute.
Without lighting a cigarette?
1 minute?
Showed him. So, time to celebrate.
Now that is one of the great things about
The magic white cylinder.
It's perfect for any occasion.
Talking with friends.
the chat cigarette,
Out with colleagues.
The social cigarette.
having a few drinks,
The boozy cigarette.
having a few more drinks.
The boozier cigarette.
Taking a quick break from work.
The sidewalk cigarette.
Much more style.
That's what cigarettes are all about.
S,
T,
Why?
L.
E.
style.
What a great meal. I'm stuffed.
The post-dinner cigarette.
Cigarettes always taste better after an excellent dinner.
That is, if it's possible for cigarettes to taste better, then they already do.
Nothing's happening.
The bored cigarette.
Impressing a woman.
The looking cool cigarette.
Breaking up.
The broken-hearted cigarette.
Out on a country drive.
The cruise cigarette.
Pack of Charminar.
The cheap cigarette.
I'm your best friend.
The shared cigarette.
I'm broke and this is my last one.
The definitely not shade cigarette.
Relaxing in the porch.
The outdoor cigarette.
Hey, isn't it interesting how many times smoking is related to relaxing over here?
My parents don't know I smoke.
The unlawful cigarette.
On a yacht.
The wind and the waves cigarette.
On an airplane.
The dangerous cigarette.
At a petrol station.
The very dangerous cigarette.
I don't like the term fag.
Ciggy.
Smoke. I prefer to call them by their full name.
Cigarette.
Derived from the fact that it is a smaller version of its antecedent,
Anti-who?
sedent,
Ancestor.
Which was?
The cigar.
But when cigars are
Big, heavy,
awkward,
a cigarette is.
Refined.
stylish,
convenient,
And it fits perfectly between my
neat and conveniently.
well shaped for holding cigarette fingers.
I remember my first cigarette. That moment of
Realization,
inhalation.
Excitation.
and an awakening of
Spirit.
awareness,
Lungs.
I used to hide around in the corner and watch Dad.
Standing on the veranda.
leaning in the doorway,
Wearing his favorite skull cap.
And a dark blue singlet.
And grip between his.
strong tanned fingers.
That constant flickering glow.
I picked one of his.
Four squares.
From the crushed top pack,
On the kitchen table.
Lit it on the stove.
And just after one puff.
I knew.
between cups,
That I had discovered a cigarette.
friend,
Conspirator.
Lover.
God.
You can just call them by their brand, you know.
That's also acceptable.
As in,
Hand me classic miles.
Care for a gold flake?
got any Bristol?
Would you like to share a bill?
This brings us to one of the great attractions of cigarettes.
They're international flavors.
Cigarettes from all over the world.
Many of which I've tried.
One time or the another. English brands.
Dunhill.
Benson and Hedges. American brands.
Winston,
LA Lights. Kent.
Asian brands.
Four squares.
the family blend.
Gudangaram.
I love good and garam.
Asian cigarettes have coolest names.
European brands. Virginia Slims, Vogue Slims, and one of my favorite, Saint Laurent. Picture me standing in a small corner shop in Paris.
At the counter,
Dressed in white and denims.
Hat.
jacket.
Dear,
Sunglasses.
dear from head to toe.
A true gentleman.
1 pack of Saint Laurent. Messy.
This brings us to one of my favorite things, the cigarette fantasy.
I have a cigarette fantasy. I smoke 10,000 cigarettes all at once.
Simultaneously.
No, one after the other. Now I know that sounds like a lot of cigarettes, but I'll show you. Now these are 25 cigarettes.
A quarter of a century,
Now you multiply it by 4 and you get
100,
not that much. You multiply it by 10 and you get
1,000,
still not that much. You multiply it by another 10 and you get
10,000,
by another 10,
100,000,
by another 10.
1 million cigarettes?
In this fantasy, I am in the most luxurious palace.
Silver and gold.
Heavy oak wood furniture,
Polished marble floors.
High ceilings,
Tall windows.
framed portraits,
History.
majestic.
Class.
This house is not my house.
It's a fabled Shangri-La of cigarette lovers.
across the globe,
A palace of cigarettes.
Le Palais de Cigarette.
cigarette heaven.
Once I enter Le Palais de Cigarette, a beautiful hostess,
Very sexy.
English accent,
With a voice that sounds like flute in ears.
juicy lips.
greets me.
Good evening, sir.
She bears an engraved silver tray
And on the tray is
One lone cigarette.
and a silver lighter.
silver.
Not gold.
I light up a cigarette and she leads me up an ornate staircase.
To a hall which leads to hundreds and hundreds of doors.
The hall seems to go on and on forever.
She leads me towards a door.
And I knock on the solid heavy timber.
And the door opens.
And I'm confronted by,
A cowboy in leather boots and red check shirt.
he leads me to a room which is,
An old style Wild West salon.
he sits me down on a battered wooden table.
And pours me a shot of
Chivas Regal.
He pulls out a dusty packet of,
Marlboros. Tucked underneath his bootstrap.
he lights and offers me one.
With a wax tape match.
Then we sit and drink and smoke and chat about his life and about his times, and then
before we know it.
I'm back in the hall.
Hostess by my side.
This way, sir.
Another room and I'm backstage.
At Moulin Rouge.
Surrounded by hundreds of gorgeous showgirls.
In the most incredible costumes.
We huddle in that cramped dressing room.
Puffing on Colossus.
Laughing, chatting.
Talking about the glamour of the stage.
And the mysterious stranger who always sits at the back table.
Shadow on his face.
Who is rumored to be.
The most wanted mafia.
With an eye on one of the showgirls.
Another room.
And I'm on top of Srinagar.
In the month of July.
Sipping on garam garam chaha. Sook.
Garam garam kanda bhaji.
And a gold flake in my hand. Another room, and I'm in,
Meerut. A day before the 80s 57 uprising.
sitting across the table from,
Mangal Pandey.
with a cigarette in my hand, plotting the downfall of East India Company.
Another room.
Tokyo Restaurant.
Prague Cafe.
Munich Beer Hall.
Beijing Square.
London Club.
Every room,
Another destination.
Another time.
Another magical companion.
all linked by our universal passion.
The greatest invention of all time.
The glue that holds all the mankind
And womankind.
together.
The Palais de Cigarette.
A living.
Breathing.
Interactive.
Smokers Museum.
Or should that be Molosium? The tomb?
They had a brand of cigarette called Death once, didn't they?
Yeah, it was cool.
It was like in black box with skull and crossbones.
Brilliant.
We loved it.
But the cigarettes inside were so cracked.
Death cigarettes. Pretty ironic, huh?
Non-smokers think that the danger aspect of cigarette is a real turn-off.
Wrong.
Smokers love the danger.
Cheating the Grim Reaper.
They put their pathetic warnings on cigarette boxes.
Spend all their money on tacky ads.
Offer us nicotine patches.
How to quit classes.
Breakthrough weekends.
Spiritual healing.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Wrong! Don't they understand that if you wanted to stop smoking, we would?
I will give up.
Just not today.
Yeah, like that poet once said, that something so.
Half in love with peaceful death.
He was talking about smokers, you know.
Because we recognize that at the end life is
Fleeting.
Short-lived.
Momentary.
and trying to hold on to it is like
Trying to catch smoke.
in the palm of your hand.
Or maybe you just like cigarette too much to give a damn.
I think there should be a cigarette smokers hall of fame.
Entry only available.